My name is Noemy and I'm 37 years old. I just had a baby boy. He is about a month old. I had him October 3rd. Thank you. His name is Jared Jacob, and he has a big sister, Nevaeh. She just turned 3 in September. And because of Volunteers of America, I believe my family, is going to have the life I always wanted. One that is stable, safe, and filled with love. Before I came to the family shelter in June, we were living in motels, barely getting by and living paycheck to paycheck. Because of past mistakes, I couldn't find stable housing. You see, I used drugs for 20 years, from 13 to the age of 33. My dad was an alcoholic, and when mom was home, she was physically abusive. I wanted attention, but found the wrong kind. I was hanging out in all the wrong places with all the wrong people and became pregnant at the age of 15, and once again at 16. My parents helped take care of them, but due to my addiction, the kids were taken into foster care. It was the best thing for them at the time. I lived with guilt, but for years I lived with guilt, but I have learned to forgive myself. I knew I had to in order to stay sober today. When I was unable to stop my life from spinning out of control, I only sought relief from drugs. But I needed more and more to numb the pain. I found I could support my habit by selling, but then that only led to more trouble. I spent a year in jail in Silver Springs. When I got out, I continued my path of destruction. Things finally took a turn for the better when I was able to participate in the Washoe County Drug Court program. This program provides guidance and counseling. I successfully completed that in 18 months. Today, I can proudly say that I've been sober for 4 years. I enjoy working, but it's hard to get anything more than temp jobs. Right now, I'm working for a great company, and I'm hoping it turns into something permanent. I went back to work 5 days after I had my son. I'm especially glad now that I have a job because Jared's father recently left. It is now up to me to support the family. I know this will be a challenge, but I can do it. It's scary knowing that I'm really on my own, but I'm strong and I know we will make it. I'm a hard worker, and I will do whatever it takes to support my little girl Nevaeh and baby Jared. I don't know where I or my kids would be without the VOA. They have given us stability, not just a roof over our heads, but moral support. When it seemed like the world turned upside down, Lucinda and Winona and Nancy, the great staff there, are always there to listen and not judge me, but show me how I can change into the person you see today. The family shelter has been a shining light in what has sometimes seemed like a dark and stormy night. The help I received made me want to be here today, to give thanks and to tell you what a difference it has made in my life. I have a car that runs and steady work. I am determined to provide for my children with the love and stability that I never had growing up. Thanks to Volunteers of America, I know that I can. Thank you.